Hello guys, welcome back to Pandas data frames. A data frame is a two-dimensional data structure. That is, data is aligned in a tabular fashion in rows and columns. And the features of data frames. Potentially, columns are of different types. Size is mutable. Labeled axis rows and columns can perform arithmetic operations on rows and columns. Let us assume that we are creating a data frame with students' data. So this is our student data. We have a registration number, name, and marks. The registration number, name, and marks. Columns and the rows are in this way. You can check it out on the figure. You can think of it as an SQL table or a spreadsheet data representation. Pandas data frames. A Pandas data frame can be created using the constraint, that is pandas.dataframe data index columns comma dtype comma copy, whereas data takes various forms like empty array, series, map, list, dictionary, constraints, and also another data frame. And the index for the row tables, the index to be used for the resulting frame is optional. Default is np.arrange of n if no index is passed. And the columns. For columns labels, the optional default syntax is np.arrange of n. This is only true if no index is passed. Data type of each column. And copy. This command or whatever it is used for copying of data if the default is false. Now create a data frame. A pandas data frame can be created using various inputs like list, dictionary, series, numpy.ndarray, another data frame. In the subsequent sections of this tutorial, we will see how to create a data frame using their inputs. Now let us create an empty data frame. We'll go back to Jupyter Notebook and try to create an empty data frame. Now we are at data frames. Now creating an empty data frame. First, we need to import pandas as PDF. I'm assigning the PDF there is equal to PD panda of data frame. Print of PDF. Let's execute this and see what we'll have. So we have an empty data frame. We have columns and indexes. So we don't have anything. So it displays an empty data frame. Now let's create a data frame from list. The data frame can be created using a single list or a list of lists. So we'll check out the example. First, we'll import pandas as PD. Data is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. PF is equal to PD dot data frame of data. So here the data is small d, and now we print simple df. Let's check out what will be the result. So we have a data frame of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have taken 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Displayed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's check out another example by import pandas as PD, and our data will be Alex of 10, comma, Bob, comma, 12, and we'll take one more. Is clerk is 13. So this is our data frame. Now df is equal to pd dot data frame. It should be in next line. Data frame data of columns is equal to, what are the columns we need? We need a name and we need an age, and print of df. Let's execute this. See what we have. We have column names as name and age. So we have the data Alex, Bob, and Clark. So we'll try one more example with difference. So I'll copy the first two lines and I'll paste it there, and df is equal to pd dot data frame of data columns is equal to, what are the columns I'm going to take? I'm going to take name and the age, and I need the data type float and print of df. Let's execute it. So check out the difference between the this example and this example. In this example, we have age 10, 12, 13. But in this one, we have 10.0, 12.0, and 13.0. The reason why is data type is float here. Right? Now, create a data frame from list. All the ND arrays must be of same length. If index is passed, then the length of the index should equal to the length of the arrays. If no index is passed, then by default index will be range n, where n is the array length. Let's check out this with an example. We'll go back to create a ND arrays or list. This will be our heading. Right. First we'll import pandas as PD. Data is equal to, for the list, what do we have? We need a floor brackets and the name. We have couple of names. What we are going to take is Tom, Jack, Steve, Ricky, and the age. So I'm assigning this in a separate list. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 names. So we need to assign 4 ages: 38, 34, 29, and 41. Now df is equal to pd dot data frame of data, print of df. Now I'll execute this code. Now observe the values of 0, 1, 2, 3. They are the default index assigned to each using the function range of n, right? Let us now create an indexed data frame using arrays. Let's import pandas as PD, and what I do is I'll take this second line, I'll copy this second line and I'll paste it here. Okay, next df is equal to PD dot data frame data comma index is equal to, now we need rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, and print of df. Let's execute this. So what do we have? Oh my god, we have an error here. Let's check out what mistakes we have done. Name DAT is not defined. DAT. Here we have a spelling mistake. It should be this one, data. Let's execute this. So we have the output. Observe the index parameters assigned an index to each row. So what we have assigned as an index, rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4. You can check it out here. Rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, and rank 4. This is the way how we can create it. Alright, let's move on to next topic. From dictionary of NDRS list. Creating a data frame from list of dictionaries. List of dictionaries can be passed as input data to create a data frame. The dictionary keys are by default taken as column names. And our next example shows how to create a data frame by passing a list of dictionaries. Passing a list of dictionaries. Create a data frame from list of dictionaries. Let's import pandas as PD, and data is equal to, we need to have a square bracket, then floor bracket. So we have a equal to colon 1, and we have b colon 2, and I'll have one more of a is 5 and b is 10, comma c is 20, and then df is equal to pd dot data frame of data. Now print of df. Let's see what we'll have. Here you can see that at first list we don't have C, but in second we have a C. So let's see what will be the result. So look at it here. We have ABC or the heading, and we have data for A is 1. So we have 1 and 5. For B we have 2 and 10. And for C, for the first list, we don't have anything. So it says NaN. NaN is not a number. So it will display in a missing area. Okay. And we'll try another example which shows how to create a data frame by passing a list of dictionaries and the row indices. So we create a example to shows how to create a data frame by passing a list of dictionaries and the row indices. First we'll import pandas as PD. Data is equal to, so I'll take the previous one only. Right. Next, df is equal to PD dot data frame. Now we have a data comma index. So we are defining an index here. So it will be first, second, and we'll print of df. Let's execute this. See what we have. We have indexes as first and second. Previous example, we haven't assigned the index, so it has taken by default 0 and 1. Right. We'll try one more example. In this example, let's see how it shows to create a data frame with a list of dictionaries. Now, indices and column indices. I'll copy the previous 2 lines of example code. Let's shows how to create a data frame with a list of dictionaries, row indices and column indices. Right. Here with 2 column indices, values same as dictionary keys. df1 now pd dot data frame of data index. So what we have an index is first one was first and the second was second, comma columns is equal to a comma b. Now with 2 column indices with 1 index with other name, df2 is equal to pd dot data frame of data index is equal to first and we have second. Next we have columns is equal to, now I'm taking as an a and b1. b1. Now I'll print out df1, then I'll print a line break and I'll print df2. Let's execute this code and see what will be the result for df1 and df2. So this is a df1. We have a and b as a columns and the df2 a and b1. So we have a and b1. In df2 we don't have values for b1 because there is no b1 there. So what it is displayed nan, right? All right, let's move on to create a data frame from dictionary of series. Dictionary of series can be passed to form a data frame. The resultant index is union of all the series indexes passed. Let's take a look at this in Jupyter Notebook. Create a frame from of series. Let's import pandas as PD. Now observe this. What I am taking d is equal to in 4 brackets 1 of PD dot series 1 comma 2 comma 3, and index is equal to A, B, and C. This is our index, right? And comma, we have two PD dot series of 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. I'm taking different series here, and for this index is equal to A comma B comma C comma B. Right here, df is equal to PD dot data frame of D. Now we'll print df. Simple as that. Let's execute this code. What we have here, we have A, B, C, D, and D we have NaN. Observe, for the series 1, there is no label D passed. For series 1, we don't have label D passed. But in the result, for the D label, NaN is appended with NaN, right? But for second, we have a D pass, that is 4. It displayed 4 here. Now, let us understand column selection, addition, and deletion through few examples. Column selection. What do we do? I'll do one thing. I'll copy these first 2 lines here. That will be easier for us to go faster. df is equal to pd dot data frame of D. Now here I'm selecting a column in print. Before example, the previous one, what we have said, print df. Now here we are selecting a column 1. So we have 1. Let's execute this. We will have an error. The reason why is we have placed 1 is capital and this one is smaller. I'll change this to capital. I'll execute this code. Now you have column selection as 1. Let's move to column addition. We'll understand this by adding a new column to an existing data frame. So this is our existing data frame till here. I'll copy that. Now I'll add a new data frame, new column to the data frame. Now here, adding a new column to an existing data frame object with column labeled by passing new series. Right? Let's see that how it's gonna work. Now I'll print adding a new column by passing as series. df 3, I'm adding this, equal to pd dot series of, I'm taking 10, 20, and 30. Comma, I'll take its index of A, comma, B, comma, C. This will be my index. Now I'll print of here. D should be a small here. Let's execute this and see what will happen. So in our previous data frame, we have 1 and 2 column. Now I have added a new column as 3. So we have 1, 2, and 3 here, right? So I have ABC, so it displayed ABC. We don't have D for column 3, right? Now I'll print adding a new column using the existing columns in data frame. You can check this out as well. Now df, I'm adding 4. What I'm adding is 1 plus df of 3. We have 1 as capital, so we need to take O as capital. Now let's print df. Print of df. Let's see what will be the result here. Now check it out, this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So fourth one will be df of 1 plus df of 3. df of 1 is 10. Sorry, df of 1 is 1. df of 3 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 20 plus 2 is 22. And 30 plus 3 is 33. Right? Now we'll check out the column deletion. How we can delete a column. Columns can be deleted or popped. Let us take an example to understand how it can be done. So using the previous data frame, we will delete a column by using del function. Right. So we'll check out our data frame. So what is our data frame is print. Our frame is print tf. This is our data frame, right? Previous data frame. Now let's use the delete using del function. Print, deleting the first column using del function. Del of df. So I'm going to delete the 1. Print df. So now 1 should be deleted. It should display 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have an error here. Let's see what was the error. Let's go down. Is 1. Why we have an error of 1? Because the O should be in capital. It's case sensitive. You have to be very careful with case sensitive. Now look at here. 1 is deleted. We have 2, 3, and 4 by using the del function. Now we'll using the pop function. Print, deleting another column using pop function. df dot pop is 2. Print of tf. Now I'll execute this code. See what would be the output. We have an error here. What was the error? Let's see. Is 1. We have already deleted that. That's the reason we have got this error. It says not find it. So I'll comment this code and see. Now we have deleted the 2 as well. So we have result 3 and 4. Is it clear? Alright, let's move on further. We have completed column addition, we have completed column deletion. Row selection, addition and deletion. We'll now understand row selection, addition and deletion through our examples. Let us begin with the concept of selection. Row selection and deletion. Example. I'll mark it as 3. Right. Selection by label. Selection by label. Let's import Pandas as PD and we can use the previous data frame what we have a B, yeah, this one 2, this one. I'll take this out and I'll paste it here. We are using the previous data frame what we have used it for our previous example. The right now df is equal to pd dot data frame of B. Print df dot loc of B. Pf of loc of B. Let's execute this and see what would be the outcome. The result is a series with labels as column names of the data frame, and the names of the series is the label with which it is retrieved. Right? You can see it on the screen. Now, selecting by integer location. Selecting by integer location. Rows can be selected by passing integer location to an iloc function. So we have used loc and we can use iloc function. For that, I'll copy these 3 lines of code and paste it here. So just we need to change the last line as print iloc of 2. So here loc of B. What is B? So we have selected B here. So we have 2 here, 1, and in B we have 2 here. Now we are selecting by 2 iloc. Let's see what will be the answer. So we have 1 is 3 and 2 is 3. So we have index 2, 0, 1, 2 is 3, and here 0, 1, 2 is 3. Right. Now we go for slice rows. Multiple rows can be selected using colon operator. Again, I'll copy the same code, 3 lines, and now print of df. So 2 to 4. I'm selecting index from 2 to index 4. Let's see what we have. In here, index 2, 0, 1, 2 is 3. We don't have 4. It says NaN here. So here we have 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 and 4. Next, we'll go for addition of rows. Add new rows to a data frame using the append function. This function will append the rows at the end. Right. For this, we'll import pandas as pd. df is equal to pd dot data frame 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have columns as A and B. And I'll have another df to pd dot data frame 5, 6, and I'll have 7, 8. Columns is equal to A, B. This is not dot, should be outside the square bracket. Here we need a comma and paste. Right. Now, df of df dot append of df2. I'm appending df and df2. And we print only df. Let's see what the answer. Here we have A as 1, 3, 5, 7. A is 1, 3. Here 5 and 7. B is 2, 4, 6, 8. We have the answer here. Is that clear? Next, deletion of rows. Use index label to delete or drop rows from a data frame. If label is duplicated, then multiple rows will be dropped. If you observe in the last example, the labels are duplicate. Let us drop a label and we'll see how many rows will be dropped. So we'll use the previous example. Now we'll drop rows with label 0. df is equal to df dot drop of 0. And at the end, print df. Let's execute this and see. So what do we have? A is 3, 4, 7, 8. So we have 0 is deleted, 0 is deleted. 3, 4, 7, 8 is remaining in our session. So it has deleted 2 rows. It has dropped 2 rows because these 2 rows the same label as 0.